Hello, my name is Edgar. Introduction. Let's start asking, observe what is education. Well, the idea of education depends and varies from person to person, country to country. Both I for a general definition, it will be education is the process of obtaining and imparting cultural weighting and educational institutional environment. But in all the research I made, I also found a lot of different types on meanings from different persons. For example, education is a process of imbibe a culture that inspire us together as human beings and resolve the issues faced in by humanity. Two, education is a state of mind, a wine of thinking and attitude, and most important is the always shining education is not a bunch of certificate. Uh, these on ones were definition from different people on the internet and forming each on the wearing rate because in education it is not as a sample as the learning you get from school. It is a complement on the learnings you get in for your life, and the means on everyone will have the same education because not everyone is living the same experience as you. On his AC will talking about of the topic we saw in the semester, which education systems, fraternities, and sororities. We will and describing in determining one about each topic, and we observed the difference on each country. Remember, and the countries we saw were in Mexico, USA, and England. Not that on the now to topic where I'm thinking about let's on the definition in education system. One in education system they includes an institution which are concerned with the education also in refers to the economic and social factors, the typical MAC on public school and the federal, state or community levels, the structure of the education system dependent country or state. We will see different levels education system and finally we will talk about the fraternities and sororities and the form the promote their members social academic and professional interest college university very well and comfort mostly on USA and England. There are also not much records about fraternities or sororities on Mexico, and the end will include a conclusion about and the points when choose the AC. Education systems on Mexico, USA, and England. In Mexico, basic education is normally divided in three levels: primary school, 6 to juniors high schools, age de those 11, and high school age is 18. In here, if there are not a lot of different types level and allow the student to their education in a good time, but on the main problems here in Mexico with education is the low participation of community and is the because the capacity source and disparity between the more in the illustration central and north parts Mexico government main primary school and junior high school on north parts of Mexico and the less developed on states like Chiapas, Oaxaca, and Tabasco. The Mexican primary school and the children the school on the big committing crime and also the problem and capacity republic Schools on future student population in working in public school and prepare for that. That is the main difference between Mexican education system and the USA education system on the students are assigned on the public school, and this depend on how the Andres this very functional system because avoid the overpull on the public school and the more on the public school have a same level education. England are also some of the important and the higher levels education, especially and the universities those us that they have a government to takes care of the education system not only because other community but also because and in the world from different king sponsors. Another important differences in cost in level education which university in her America the annual school very exit population the very they offer a lot of scoper and the banks give student credits, fraternities and sororities. Most of us know what in fraternities is sorority because and the USA movies both need on taking from the idea of a crazy fraternity. It doesn't mean the partisan and the sub happening on movies in the fraternities on sorority are among the and there are the different types of them. Fraternities and sororities on insistent in also England and Mexico doesn't have England after known the students and the school the seminar for Mexico. To Eden, a fraternity so you under Miron on it student post-secondary institution school graduation cumulative GP under minion be on good the university academic conduct transfer student group have earned less University of California credits promoted transcript GPA eligibility. In my personal opinion, in love to be a fraternity because the chance of coexistence with more and the more experiences of have a shares living for free. I understand, and the fraternities are not exactly a movie shows and living my friends and the another dying you need to have and mean and for your extrovert and introverted person in our introvert person this mind and difficult job conclusion it is important to have good education system we got and the school on the only time that you need to have a good hope good life if Michael Sam on for anything good job in you have also school provides online interactor arbiters and normas such a tolerance coexistent with respect learning to with adversity etc so in going to spend good you and your life and classroom and the with world I have a friend who said life are here in Mexico, but and the father good and the chancellor word, and they knew the school the Amagan Citins XCT tool had a school had different topics music club to play violin which thank you amazing and there should be something the Mexican schools and to the system also explained mind the obligatory to a school you can't miss class because when you the need a recipient and the parents can and troubles and you miss down class. I thank you so schools are interested and their commitment and also include a student to be responsive and committed and they are the doing to where they grow and they understand that you can use with you because you are tired motivation is the compromise here in Mexico, we don't have a culture of taking care of your children education. For example, have a cousin who is while missing school and their mother is with I saw where we speak and the I'm photo yes and the mod and the one you stay in hope. One of the most important things for parents are which meet this the school solve and your problems and doesn't and you have hope and why you paper or perfect life good and good answer you have good education possibilities and study because education system always got there a lot of signatures especially in high school college university on the my opinions are results in standard or more topics more useful for the only thing we can do be giving our opinions the education system is your to good grades on good change of in good job. Thank you.